Hey everybody, this is Matt from End Sickness. I'm going to talk about focusing on what you can do versus what you can't do when you have a chronic illness. This is what I hear from people a lot, is they focus on the things they can't do. I can't eat this food anymore. I can't go out with anymore. I can't do this anymore like I used to. The old me was fun. I used to love the old me. I can't get back to the old me anymore, etc. But they don't realize that the reality is the way they're looking at things is preventing them from healing. They can't be focused on the things that they're not able to do. They need to focus on the things that they can do. They need to focus on where they were at their worst and how they're gently moving in the right direction. So for example, if you're unable to exercise in the past, you don't want to say, I can't exercise. That's something that is when every time I exercise, I don't feel well, man, I can't exercise. I wish I could exercise, man. It's been so long since I've been able to exercise. It must be that I'm unwell. Okay, well, instead of exercising, why don't we focus on what you can do? You can go on walks, right? You can do stretching. You can do deep breathing and meditation. These things can actually impact your health positively. You can do these things. Focus on the things you can do. Another good example would be when people have foods that they can't eat. Oh man, I can't eat this pizza anymore. I can't have this meat anymore. What can I eat? I can't eat anything, right? Well, focus on the foods that you can eat. You can eat the vegetables. You can eat certain fruits. You can eat rice, potatoes, beans, lentils, things like that. You can eat certain foods. So it's very important to focus on the things you can do that you do have when you're sick. You don't want to start focusing on those things that you don't have, that you can't do, that you lost, all these things, and get caught in that despair of, oh, the old me used to have this. The old me was like this. The new me now, is in a place where I don't get anything I like, and life doesn't work out for me, and blah, blah, blah. You got to focus on the things that you do have. Be grateful for what you have. This is a common thing that people need to do with their life. They become grateful. They lose gratitude for what they do have, that they have a house, that they have food, that they have a family, that they have a car, that they have things to survive, right? And they focus on the things that they can't have, and it leads them in a giant circle where they end up feeling more and more in a state of despair, further and further away from healing, because they're looking at the things that they can't do right now so far away. They're looking back at the past and saying, I used to be able to do these things, but I can't do them now. And they feel broken internally. They feel like they're broken and that they can't, maybe there's some possibility they won't be able to be fixed, because they're broken from this past situation or whatever it is. But the reality is, you can't focus on the things that you can't do, or it'll make you feel sick, because then you'll remind yourself that you can't do them just by focusing on them, and it will reinforce this observation that you're still not better. If you focus on the things that you can do and enjoy them, you will forget about being sick. By forgetting about being sick, you'll allow your body to start healing. Your observation of being sick prevents you from healing, okay? So if you want to get better, you have to focus on things you enjoy, the things you can do, the things you love, the people you love, the things that bring you joy. That's what's going to get you back to healing, not focusing on the things that you used to be able to do that you can't do now, that you wish you could do, that you'll be able to do maybe again someday in the future. That's not life. That is not life, right? That is not how you get back to healing. You got to focus on what you have. Be grateful for what you have. Don't pay attention to what you don't have. This is a common thing everybody does, trying to covet the things they don't have, be envious of the things they don't have versus being grateful for what God already gave them. And hey, trust me, there's tons of blessings in your life, whether you see them or not. And you may be dealing with a chronic illness, and this is extremely challenging, and you're just like, man, this is such bad luck, Matt. It's why did it have to happen to me? But the reality is there's lots of blessings in your life still, and you can get out of this situation. You can overcome it. You can do it. Just believe in it. Look at my videos. I'll teach you how to overcome these things. Thanks for watching. Go to my website, endsickness.org. Also, I got hundreds of articles, hundreds of videos on there teaching you how to heal yourself. Hope you have a great day.